we're going to do today, Trainiacs, is I'm going to give you a 42-minute bike workout that you can do with me.
10, come on, keep going.
Morning, Trainiacs. It's bike trainer season, unfortunately. So what we're going to do today, Trainiacs, is I'm going to give you a 42-minute bike workout that you can do with me, and me. And we're going to do it in a way that you can take that 42-minute bike, and if you've got 42 minutes, you do it in 42. If you've got 60 minutes and you want to add a little bit, you can do it in 60 minutes. If you want to do the full workout, you can do it in 130 minutes. But what we're going to have here for you is the 42-minute workout in its entirety, all the perceived exertions, if you're training with power, how you can use that, the time intervals that you're going to be doing it with, and how to scale it up or down. So let's get going right now. You're gonna start a 5-minute warm-up. Start. Now when you set up a trainer, you gotta do a few things. Number one is you need a trainer tire on your back wheel so you don't chew up a good road tire. Next thing is you need either a mat or a towel for underneath the bike because you're gonna sweat a lot, it's gonna bounce around a lot. If you're on a hard surface, make sure that's something like a yoga mat. On top of the bike, make sure, this is critical, that you have a towel over top of your handlebars. If you sweat into that headset in the bike, you're gonna end up chewing up the headset in the bike. It's gonna seize up and you might end up having to throw away the bike. Over off to the side, make sure that you've got all your nutrition prepared so that you don't have to get off the bike. Yeah, in our case, make sure that you have 4 cameras around watching you at all times. So this warm up here that we're doing is at a perceived exertion on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is sedentary, lying on the couch, and 10 is eyes bulging out of your sockets. This is gonna be somewhere around a 2. All we're looking to do is get the body used to basically the fact that it's gotta be in motion. So on a perceived exertion scale where 0 is lying on the couch and 10 is eyes bulging out of your sockets, you want a perceived exertion for this warm-up of somewhere around a 2 or a 3. You don't really want to feel like you're working at all, you just want your body to get in the habit of going through motion warming up. As you're doing the workout, make sure that you're taking sips of water every 5 minutes at least. And if you're doing the longest workout possible, the 1 and 30, and in my case, doing a run after this, make sure that you've got nutrition that you can take about every half hour. So I'm gonna go ahead and start some tunes here. 5 minutes total warm up for you, 20 for me, doing the longest one, all right? Feel good here, let's go. We're starting to feel warm inside, which happens really quickly. By all means, gear down. You're gonna keep that cadence somewhere in between about 85 and 100 revolutions per minute throughout this entire workout. If you don't have a cadence sensor, that's okay. You wanna get your cadence up to the point that it's almost as fast as you can go without any bouncing on the seat. It's a good rule of thumb. Right now I'm at 90 RPM, 90 cadence, and that cadence with a metronome is tick, 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 tick. Think about that. Halfway through the warm-up now. Should be feeling pretty good by now, almost ready to go. So if you want to extend this workout to the 60 minutes or the 90 minutes, with the 60-minute workout, you're going to be doing a 10-minute warm-up. With the 90-minute, you're going to be doing a 20-minute warm-up. Same sort of thing, same sort of perceived exertion of that 2 to 3. Don't feel like you're tiring yourself up, just warming up. So all you have to do is change that 5-minute warm-up to a 10 or a 20 if you're going 60 or 90. Okay, so we're coming into the ramp-up section of the workout. It's going to be 12 minutes long, 4 3-minute chunks, each chunk getting progressively harder. The first 2 3-minute chunks are still in zone 2. So the rate of perceived exertion isn't going up a ton. It's going maybe to that 3 or 4, and then 4 or 5, and then the next 2-minute chunks are in zone 3. So it's still steady, still something that you can hold for probably an hour. We're looking at zone 3 for the third 3-minute chunk, and still zone 3 for the fourth 3-minute chunk. Rate of perceived exertion on those two is going to be like 5 or 6, and then 6 or 7. All right, 15 seconds away from starting to ramp it up. If you're on a road bike and you got aero bars, or you're on a tri bike, get down to the aero bars for this ramp up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, drop it down. Kick it up just a little bit. Still nice and easy, not struggling. 3 minutes at this slightly more intense pace. If you're using a power meter, this is 60% of your FTP. All right, 2 minutes and 40 seconds of this. Let's go. Halfway through this first 3-minute session. "30 seconds until we step it up. "10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up a little bit. You're not stepping it up a lot. Rate of perceived exertion should go just up slightly. You can either pick up your cadence just a bit or increase the resistance. Move up a gear. But we're not moving up a lot. If you're using a power meter, this is 70% of your FTP. Rate of perceived exertion, somewhere around a 5 out of 10. Still not too hard. Just starting to warm it up. Let's go. 2.5 more minutes of this, and then we get into the serious stuff. Halfway through. One minute left. Should be feeling basically entirely warmed up now. Gonna be pumped up and ready for the real work to start. This is a serious effort, so we gotta have a serious warm up, huh? 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it up. If you're using a FTP power meter, this is 80% of your FTP. Rate of perceived exertion, you're gonna be somewhere around a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's gonna feel pretty tough. We're starting to get into work here. Just 3 minutes of it. One minute down. Feeling strong out there? Because the work's just about to get going. Things are feeling off still. Heart rate's through the roof. Think about backing it off. Instead of stopping, it's better to back it off down to a level that you can manage instead of something that's beyond your capabilities on that day. Better to modify and finish than pull out. Make sure you're staying hydrated. It's easy to get dehydrated indoors. There's no airflow to cool off your body. Just sit and sweat. That means we're doing good work. Let's keep going. 40 seconds left. All right, 20 seconds for this last chunk. You're gonna step it up. On power numbers, it's gonna be 90% of your FTP. Rate of perceived exertion should be around a 7 or 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up, last 3-minute section here. As you're doing this 3 minutes, you wanna ingrain this pace into your brain. If you're not using a power meter, think about how hard this feels, because this is the power and the intensity that we're going to be putting out for the 10-minute intervals coming up. So make sure that whatever you're doing now is easy enough that you can hold it for 10 minutes instead of just 3. There we go, 1 minute down. That's the hard stuff, just getting your body used to it. Next 2 minutes will fly by. Let's keep going, Trainiacs. Let's tell that body, it might feel tough, but you're gonna push through. It's the hard work days like today at race pace that turn us into awesome triathletes come race day. Keep going. One minute left. Hold your pace, don't pick it up just because there's 1 minute left. This is hard, but steady. "30 seconds, keep going." Ten seconds, don't fade on me, come on. Three, two, one. All right, 5 minutes, easy spin. Rate of perceived exertion back down to a 1 or a 2. Just recover from that. Remember how that last 3-minute chunk felt? So that's what we're gonna be doing for the work set. Put on some tunes now and mellow out. Or if you don't deal well with mellow, get pumped up. I'm going on the pumped up side of things. If you're doing the long version, that's 90 minutes, and a run after like I am, at this 30-minute interval period right now, make sure you have something to eat. It's a pre-packaged PB&J sandwich. Oh, yeah. You want to get up out of the saddle and stretch out a little bit. Now's the time to do it. Just bounce a little bit. Stretch out that lower back. 2 minutes left on this easy recovery. One minute left on this recovery spin. And when I say drop it, you want to creep up to the level that you were at for that last 3-minute chunk slowly. Don't hammer it. This isn't a sprint. You want to be able to hold a steady pace for 10 minutes. It's going to be a tough pace, really challenging. It is going to be faster than what you'll do in a race. What it's going to do is it's going to make you more powerful. These 10-minute efforts, faster than we go in a race, are what'll make us faster for the next race and the next race after that. It'll be tough, but stay focused, stay steady, we'll get through it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Nice and smooth. Don't burn your matches here at the start. Just slowly creep it up to how hard that last interval felt. We're looking for a perceived exertion on a scale of 1 to 10, somewhere around a 7. There we go. By now, should be up to the pace that you can hold for this 10 minutes. Put on your tunes, crank up the volume on the video, whatever you need to do. Let's do some work here. Let's go. One minute down, that's a hard minute. If you're new to aero bars, stay down in the aero position for as long as you can. If you've had a proper bike fit, like I've told you to in other videos, just a matter of getting your upper body used to being scrunched down to this aerodynamic position. Hold it for as long as you can. Come back up, recover for a little bit, then go back down. Modify, don't quit. If you're using power numbers, this is 90% of your FTP. And by nature, your FTP should be a number you can hold for an hour. So holding it at 90% of that number for 10 minutes might feel tough. You can do it. 3 minutes and 20 seconds down. That's a third of the way through. Keep going. Feel strong. Think about being out on a race course, tearing it up, because you did these hard sessions. This is where Trainiacs are made. They're not made on the race course, they're made in the hard work that's done in our pain caves here on the trainer when nobody's looking. Stay hydrated. Halfway through, tell those legs to shut up. And if they're not hurting a little bit by now, go harder. Should feel tough. Keep pushing. Keep that pace up. Don't let it dip. Don't let your cadence slow down. There you go, 2/3 of the way through.
When everything is broken and nothing's going right.
Just 3 minutes left. Keep it going. You can do anything for 30 minutes. Oh, whoops. Apparently you can do anything for 3 minutes, except say 3 minutes instead of 30. Keep it going, Trainiacs, come on.
These dreams you hold inside, you can't just live within your grasp, 'cause what's out of reach are all the things that you were meant to be. I will lay you down and I'll show you how to close your eyes and see beyond the doubt. When everything you see is broken and nothing seems it's going right, don't let your heart start to bend. Don't give up.
Feel that burn, you feel that pain? That's your fat and the old version of you screaming because you're killing it. Carving a better version of ourselves here.
Seems to care. You've got to find the reason why you breathe and never let go of your destiny. I will lay you down and I'll show you how to close.
Yeah. Woo. Pump up tunes, let's go. 1 minute left. We all got this. Hold it steady.
It's going right. Don't let your heart start to bend. Don't give up the fight. You cannot live by what you see. Only believe.
30 seconds. Keep pushing.
It's time to let it go. Step into the
Spin those legs up.
It takes your breath away.
15.
And this life that we
10. Come on, keep going.
just
Don't let it drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Take it easy.
Is broken down.
Down. Nice easy spin. Like the first 5, 10, 20 minute warm up.
Don't let your heart start to bend. Don't give up the
Stay down in the arrow position for this recovery. 5 minutes if you can. If you're doing the short workout, you're gonna stay down in this position for 5 minutes to recover. Get used to this position. This position will become your friend. 80% of the drag that's on the bike in a race is your body. So the more arrow we can make that while not putting ourselves into an uncomfortable position, tiring ourselves out too much, or causing injury, or straining, faster we're gonna be without doing anything extra, just by getting down into this position. If you're continuing on, you're doing 2 or 3 total 10-minute hard sessions. Now's the time to stretch out a little bit. Keep that lower back nice and loose. Riding on a trainer is pretty unnatural because it's stiff, you don't move a lot. Whereas on the road, your back has a little bit of give from side to side. Doesn't on the trainer. So you can stand up, take a little bit of pressure off your back, take a little bit of pressure off your dirty bits. They take a beating on the trainer because it's basically like sitting on a 2x4 on the saddle when you're on the trainer. Stay in the arrow position as much as possible. right, 1 minute left in this easy spin down the arrow position. Stay down in this position right up until the minute's up. If you're continuing on, you're doing a 60-minute version, you do that exact same thing. 10 minutes at that hard 7 or 8 perceived exertion, 90% of your FTP. 5-minute spin down the arrow position. If that's it for you, you're doing the short workout. 20 seconds. Pull yourself up. Get onto the hoods and be in this position. Get ready to do that for 5 minutes, all right? Either way, we're changing it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll see you on the cool down. There we go. Just told you I'd see you. 5-minute cool down. Whatever you gotta do. If you wanna check your email, you want to post how much of a stud you are to Instagram, do a little Instagram story, Instagram photo, tag me in it. Tell me how the workout went for you, at Triathlon Taren. I want to hear how that went. I want to hear how you liked it. I want to hear how you feel. If you did the 40, if you did the 60, if you did the 90 minutes, doesn't matter. You do whatever you can do, and I want to hear about it. That's a tough workout. If you got to this point, be proud. Those are the workouts that are going to make you quicker, make you stronger. None of that was garbage work. Just good, honest, putting power into the pedals, Trainiacs. You want a trick for drop kicking the rest of the day like you did that workout? After you're done this, or you can start thinking about it right now, go and write down 3 important things that you've got to do today. Could be work, could be fitness, could be errands, but important things that maybe you've been putting off. Write them down, and before you get sucked into the email and meetings and checking Instagram and Twitter and YouTube over and over, which I am very guilty of, knock off at least one of those important things. Have the other 2 written down beside you and look down at it occasionally throughout the day. Make sure by the end of the day you complete all 3. You do 3 important tasks every single day. You don't have to worry about the big picture. The big picture will take care of itself, because every day you're taking a step forward. In life, in fitness, it's all the little things like this that add up. It's not massive, life-changing moves that create success. Small little things consistently done every day. Doing this workout today, it's one of those things. So good work. 1 minute left in the cool down, and then you're done. Get on to kicking the tar out of the day. Trainiacs, if you've been with me this long, obviously you don't hate me. If you like this workout, you want more like it, go to triathlontaren.com/coaching. We've got full coaching plans there with a lot of workouts like this, all designed by my coach, Coach Pat. So you can get the same coaching that I get for fractions of the price. And 2, 1, you're done. Good work, everyone. Everyone on the floor. Good job. Good job. All right. I'm going for a run now. Good work. Great workouts. All right. Later, Trainiacs. Good workout.